Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the Portland Trail Blazers and the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto. And so, guys, what do you think about Toronto?
And getting that split in games 1 and 2, Kevin, they put themselves in a great position where all they need to do is win out at home and take the championship. Of course, that's a lot easier said than done.
And they would love to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy right here in front of their own fans. It's far from a sure thing. Despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. And it's a very good team they're up against, and they're not just going to roll over either.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the back. And it's Keenan in at the center position. Now, here's Lillard. And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper, and the shot is good.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Here's Toronto. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
Now, here's Fromm. With 1 on the clock, it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Let's send it out. Doris Burton caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB.
We talked about the first 2 games being split, and he couldn't emphasize enough to his team how important it is to get out to a quick start, saying, right now we don't have home court advantage. If we can take this one, we'll be okay. But it will get tougher and tougher to play in this building with the fans smelling a title. Something they don't want to have to face, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. DeRozan's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now, here's Matthews. On the wing, Batum. Aldridge with a screen on Ross. Batum for 3. It's hauled in by Fromm. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Ross. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Aldridge. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Patterson a screen on Matthews.
Whoa! How about that basketball, man? Wow.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Lillard. The Raptors getting the bucket. Matthews sets a screen for Lillard. Outside Matthews. Takes the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's DeRozan. And another basket for Toronto.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard against Lowry. Lillard, the pass to Matthews. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Hams the 12-footer. Lillard's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry is screen on Matthews. High in the post, defended by Keenan. The jump hook. And again, another basket good from Fry. Fry's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Out to the right wing. Ball's knocked loose. Ross dishes to Lowry. Out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at Fry, second in the league, having an excellent season.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Now here's Ross, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Wide open look, and he gets the bucket.
And the field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now here's Lopez. Lillard attacking. And the team gets to Lillard. Rejected by Fry. Matthews against Ross.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assists, and we're seeing great offensive movement.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Valanciunas is checked in for Patterson. Vasquez comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the basket by McCollum. Here is Williams. The feed to Ross. There's the screen. Shoots off the screen, and it's rejected. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Steve Blake.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Chris Colburn's checked in for Ross. And both free throws good for Lewis Williams.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Blake. Robinson, a screen on Williams. There's a screen by Robinson. Batum passes to Robinson. Blake takes to McCollum. Misses the 3. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Vasquez, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
But with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Now here's McCollum. Robinson sets a screen for McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot by Batum, no good. Now Fry. He's got 8. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Vasquez. Hands the shot from the wing. Vasquez has got his second bucket of the night.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now, here is Robinson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McCollum dishes to Lopez. Goes up the baseline. Here's Robinson, and terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And we're circling for the next bit of action in this game 3. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, everything's gone right for this club offensively. They are really putting it together.
Not too many speed bumps in the road as they built this lead.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second quarter. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Robinson is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Matthews in the 3 spot. McCollum kicks to Matthews. Off Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's leading by 11. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hey, guys. Black hole in their last game against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended with 32 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Muller has it to Keenan. Here's Lillard, and he converts the layup.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Toronto shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Lowry against Lillard. Lowry dishes to Fry. He kicks it to DeRozan. DeRozan gets a screen from Fry. Off the screen. That one goes. Covered. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Aldridge with a screen on Lowry. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
And Toronto making a change. Ross is checked in. Now, here's Fry. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots it up. Lillard with the rebound. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Trailblazers trailed by 12. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Outside Matthews. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Raptors leading by 10. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. That's in there, Johnson with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Black Hole.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, just piling up points in the league.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Matthews, following the miss by DeRozan. Floats one.
And, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Lowry passes to Ross. DeRozan with it. Matthews covering. DeRozan dishes to Fry. Right side Lowry for 3, and he gets it to go. He's got 5 minutes.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lillard against Lowry. Aldridge with a screen on Lowry. Lillard attacking. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. Outside Matthews.
his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Ross on the wing. Dishes to Johnson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Raptors lead by 19. Changes for Toronto. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
Rebound is certainly a big part of the contributions you made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
All right, men. Big half coming up.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters to play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
Lowry and DeRozan, there's the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Fry in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's DeRozan. Patterson's in the pick for DeRozan. Ross kicks to Patterson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Hit the shot. Fry. Fry's got 15.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
In the corner, Kaman with it. Outside Matthews. He dishes it to Lillard. Pass to Batum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's now 6 points for Batum. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Patterson's on the pick for DeRozan. Ross dishes to Patterson. It's DeRozan with the drive. That is good. 12 points for him.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Chuck, and they're exploiting them.
And Lillard kicks to Matthews. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw, good. Matthews. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. Outside Matthews. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. The jump hook, and that one's good. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Patterson, the screen. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Outside DeRozan. DeRozan gets a screen from Fry. Here's Patterson. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Here is Lillard. 7 points in the game. Kaman, a screen on Lowry. And Lillard kicks to Kaman. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. And those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now here's DeRozan. 14 points for him. Aldridge against Patterson. Outside Lowry. Hits some rim on the way down, and the bucket's good. Lowry's got 9 points.
They're rolling now. 5 straight moves to start this quarter.
And Lillard 14. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Lowry passes to Fry. Outside DeRozan. Cannot hit. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lillard dishes to Batum. Unloads. Lillard misses.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just blanks the open jumper.
DeRozan with it. Lillard picks him up. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Trailblazers trailed by 21. Keenan sets a screen for Lillard. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Kaman. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field. And everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Here's Patterson. Chris Kaman making his last shot. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Fry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Matthews passes to King. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Raptors leading by 19 points. Lowry with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. The dish to Patterson. It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Fry. Count the bucket. Fry's got 19 points.
He is feeling terrific percentage from the field.
Lillard dishes to Kaman. Toronto grabs the miss.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Let's take a look at the players who have taken the most rebounds during this postseason. You look at Fry. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Patterson. Vasquez comes in for Terrence Ross. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Kyle Lowry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kane. Thomas Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. McCollum's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Damian Lillard. And DeRozan kicks to Fry. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Blake passes to Robinson. Blake dishes to McCollum. Passes it to Batum. And again, it's Portland converted.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Here's Fry, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Free throw, no good for Fry. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lopez, a screen on Williams. Shot off the screen, and the basket by Blake.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Williams kicks to DeRozan. Williams sets a screen for DeRozan. Back to Williams. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his third rebound tonight. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And it's time now to bring you assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Trailblazers, the forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson.
Whoa!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys. Wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped to center stage now.
Williams passes to Vasquez. High inside. Lopez is there. A jump hook. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Oh, plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active, really caused some problems for that defense.
Batum wide open. He fired. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Some changes for Toronto. Terrence Ross goes in for DeRozan. And it's Lowry in for Lou Williams. And then for the Trailblazers, Aldridge comes in for Thomas Robinson. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Steve Blake. Lowry dishes to Vasquez. They set the pick. Lowry with the ball. Matthews covering. Lowry gets the screen from Fry. And the basket good. And that's now 11 points for Kyle Lowry.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Again, Toronto. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lillard with a screen for Lopez. Matthews into the lane. And Batum kicks to all from 10 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The baseline jam. Here's Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Complete domination. What a game for Blackhole. He's got 16 rebounds and 4 assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things that are so important.
Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lillard attacking, feeds it to Lopez. No good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Lowry has the open look. Hands it from downtown. Lowry's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
No one covering.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Of action now gone here in the fourth. Vasquez passes to Ross. Toronto working the ball around now. Fry dishes to Ross. Portland grabs the miss. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard with it. Lowry picks him up. Lopez kicks to Aldridge. Lowry against Lillard. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Count it from 12.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Lowry passes to Fry. In the corner, it's Patterson. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice lane. Excellent work from Fry. Fry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, they've really put the extra effort in on the glass here.
Totally out-hustling their opponents, and I think the coaching staff has to love this effort.
Here's Aldridge. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Now the pass to Vasquez. Ross on the wing. Lowry kicks to Ross. second effort. No good from Fry.
That was a pretty simple shot to execute. Just couldn't get it to go.
Now, here's Lillard. The feet to Matthews. Pass to Aldridge. And that one hits back iron.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Ross gets a screen from Fry. Here's Vasquez. The three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Lillard attacking. Baseline J on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lowry kicks the Fry. And stolen by Aldridge. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Matthews, and the shot is good.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
And Toronto has possession. Lowry dishes to Vasquez. Patterson a screen on Matthews. Here's Vasquez. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Lillard, the pass to Batum. Lillard attacking. Rocket 6. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. 19 points for Damian Lillard.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
And Fry kicks to Patterson. And that one's on target from the wing.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but over. Congratulations in order here tonight on an outstanding effort in a well-deserved victory for the Raptors.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for the Black Hole. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. He would constantly find them more often than not. Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Lillard dishes to Batum. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. A jump hook, and Portland again with the bucket.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And the official, the court violation, not very careful there. And Toronto will go for a different. And so Toronto.
Well, the outcome of this one never really